Hi guys, welcome back to 1111 Universal Connection. Let's hold on. Let's take a moment. Hold on one second. So alright guys, welcome back to 1111 Universal Connection. I'm going to be doing a reading right now. So clearing out the air, clearing out the energy. Okay. Being aware at the moment, at the present time. So we're going to start with this deck. I think we're going to do a ancestral reading. Okay. Let's do that. This is an ancestral reading for the collective. Thank you so much to our guides, to our protectors, to the galaxy, to the stars. Thank you so much for allowing us to be here at this moment, at this time, guys. Let's keep it general. Okay. Again, to our guides, to our ancestors, to everything that we are. Okay. Thank you so much for allowing this read. Again, this is for our ancestral reading. 1111 Universal Connection. I clean up the energy. That's right. Okay. Just like the way they fell, that's how I'm going to read them. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. So up here we have two cards that are, excuse me, one card that is separated. We have tree. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm going to bring it over here. So we have tree. Okay, the next group of cards that we have here, we're starting here exactly the way they came out. We have the apple, we have the wall, we have the ghost, we have the toad, and we have Sylvia Plath, the dark. Okay, we can see right there. Okay, interesting. So let's keep this on the side over here, and then these two that for some reason got stuck together at the very end. We got Agatha Christie and we had trickery. Okay, trickery. As well with that trickery, we have the white dress. Okay, we're gonna break it down now. This can go either way. It is either is your story or it's not. Do not make it fit. If it's your story, it is. You'll know. Okay, there might be a few things that are not the way you think. We also have different perspective in every story, right? Let's pause right here for 1 second as we breathe in the energy. Thank you, Source. Thank you. As soon as I saw the card, the tree, that reminds me of something that's rooted, okay? Something that has a good foundation, okay? As well as there's some like depth, there's wisdom, okay? There's also, if you say there's good wisdom, there's also good roots, good foundation, like something that is connected to something, right? That's the tree. And it stands by itself. That's the first thing that came up. So we could say that in this story here, there's a connection, whether it's with the roots or a foundation or home, or there's a connection where it has to do with a home, with roots, the foundation, where it all began, where it all started. There's something here, right, that stands out to me, because now we have in this group here, we have an apple. An apple it can be a temptation, but as well as there's hunger, you know. And now if you think about the temptation, Adam and Eve was tempted, right? And after that, there was a hunger to want, right? To be wanted, and there are senses that are being awakened here, right? And that's what I see within this connection or roots or foundation. Okay, there's a hunger. There's the gritty. That's the underneath it all. I see here. Okay, when we have the wall. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see the card. We have the wall right here. Okay, let's bring it up higher. This is like having your guards up, right? Like literally having your guards up, or there's a or obstacle, like, or a protection, but there's boundaries, there's a guard up, there's obstacles, there's a protection, okay? But there's boundaries, protection. Somebody's, you know, trying to stay protected, keep protection, or being protected or someone is being protected. Okay, you have here the ghost. Let me see exactly the storyline here. You have the ghost and the toad. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back. With the goat and the toad. The toad is something like humorous, but like not so humorous. Something like there's something fun and joyful about it, but it can be either or, right? Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Again, back to the ghost and back to the wall and having boundaries or in this protection. When you have this, it's showing like there's someone who's purposely trying to stay away, trying to keep away. But there's also memories, right? Something that's been haunting you, right? There's memories. Or maybe there's unfinished business in this home, in this foundation, right? There's the sense of it all, right? There's this foundation, and someone is trying to keep their boundaries. Somebody's actually like grotesque about this whole situation I hear. And then you have the dark side, right? Like the darkness. You have Sylvia Plath, right? So when it comes to Sylvia Plath, you have to understand that when it comes to, you know, the dark can be good or it can be bad, right? Depends on who's using it and how they're doing it, right? But in this scenario, it's like someone is trying to keep away just because it would be the best option or the best thing to do, right? There's also some like trickster or not wanting to be tricked, right? There's that's why there's that protection, that those boundaries, the wall, right? Someone who's a trickster, someone who doesn't want to get tricked, staying on their guard, on their toes, I hear. But there's definitely a connection when it comes to this foundation. Again, the foundation is where it all began, or like where there's a connection of it all. Like, but with Sylvia Plath, you have the dark, and it's like someone is living in the darkness. Like someone doesn't know everything fully, completely, right? But there's also like an intensity, and you feel the intensity. You don't know what it is, right? But there's also like people that are furious, I see. You know, people that are like living in darkness, people that are always up to no good, always trying to like make something up, trying to do something that you know, and there's a need to keep these walls up, right? This sense of it all and the understanding, right? And someone who you feel like, I hear grotesque, someone who's always flighty and always jumping back and forth, you know, and this business or this attachment that needs to be settled, or something that needs to be finished or fixed, or you know, there's someone that stays home who stays angry all the time. You know, always staying home, and it angers her, and it angers like an angry parent, an angry spouse, like, or just in a, like intense mental like state, and this obsession with death or killing something or stopping something or wanting to stop something. There's this agony, this a grotesque feeling here, right? And on this side right here, we have the white dress, right? And we have the trickster. Once again, I did mention the trickster before. The trickster in the white dress. This is interesting because you have here that someone is suspicious or so deceptive. On the other side, there's someone who's who feels the deception. You know, but you know that there's a piece missing. Then you don't know what that piece is, but you know that there's a piece missing. Like, this is crazy. This is kind of like insane to me. It's screaming at me. There's a piece missing. There's a piece missing. Hold on. There's a piece missing. So someone is holding on because they say and they feel that there is actually a piece missing that is not, it's hidden. It's hidden, and someone is hiding something, whether it has to do with like society, or because of society, or because of like their appearance, or how they would be seen, or they trying to be a trickster so that they won't be seen in a deceptive way or deceptive manner, right? Someone who's trying to keep up with the Joneses, I see also here too. This is interesting. This is interesting information. Someone who's worried about their appearances, whether gender or you know, a man, the male role or the woman role. Like someone is so worried about their appearances, and this trickster, this it's insanity. It's just insanity. Someone someone on this side has their own way of doing things about this foundation, about this connection, about this, you know, but there's temptation here, and on this side, this person was tempted. This person is playing with darkness, has been playing with darkness, and we're ready to chop anybody's arm, you know, living in darkness, living in fear, making people fear things, and then this other person sitting down and you know, it's the trickster, and worrying about appearance, and how, you know, the person can be seen in the society, and whether gender fluid or not, like it depends. Again, there's so many storylines here, but it's here. It's definitely just a story here. I'm gonna throw a couple of cards on this deck. Very informative. Thank you, source. Thank you to my angels, to my guides, to my protector, to God Almighty. Thank you so much to the universe, to the stars in the sky. Thank you, Heaven Almighty. Thank you. Virginia Woolf, the vision. Okay, the vision. You have here milk. You need to nourish yourself. You need to nourish your vision. You may be a visionary. You need to nurture yourself and who you are and what you feel. There's an understanding within self, you know, having something so small and making it so big and beautiful. Nourishing that. Okay. Also too, with the milk, I'm going to tell you about the milk. When it comes to the milk, it has to do with like this wealth, this nourishment that comes with that, you know. But there's something about the vision that you understood and you knew, right? Knowing the nourishment of a parent, you know, knowing the importance of that. Maybe at this moment you're developing your vision. You're a visionary. You're maybe innovative, something that stands out. You have no like limitations, you know. There's something about the way you're moving. It's like consciousness, like being awakened, right?